What's up? What's up?
Kill! No survivors! This can't last much longer! Kill! No survivors! That's one where it counts! Another thrilling finish. Sorry it's over.
When does the real fight start?
You do it. Behold, vile monstrosities, imported your entertainment.
up? What's going on?
Fucking had a bottle of water next to me in the bed and somehow it started leaking from a hole somewhere.
I have no luck with bottled water lately either. Every time I try to take one out when I go out to work, it freaking leaks in my pocket. It's like that's, well, not even open. Like the lids, they don't put the lids on them as tight like they used to or something.
The whole half of my bed is fucking soaked.
Well, at least it's water. Could have been a lot worse. Some really bullshitty ass shit last time. Really soupy right now, and there's nobody even in the game from where I've been. I ran around just to see if I could see if there was people in there, and I don't see anybody even playing, really. Feels like the server's made out of soup right now.
This can't last much longer.
Had to have been like 2 hours ago.
What happened?
I turned my air conditioner off like when I
happened?
woke up early this morning. And hey, I did. And like as soon as I woke up, like I'm already fucking muggy and hot in my house.
I know.
The whole house is freaking cold.
It's crazy. It's cool out here right now. It's like 60 something. It feels good out.
70 something and it's muggy.
Well, take all your stuff off your bed and let it dry out. Just put the fan on it.
Towels down.
Yeah, you can just.
Towel down.
Should be alright with the. It's just water. If it would have been juice or something, you'd have had to strip it all down.
Yeah.
Leave for my doctor's in about 2 hours. I'll do something after this. I'm not doing it again. If I can't make it through this time, I'll try it again later if I got time. I have to work tomorrow, so I'm not in no rush. I'm just killing time. I didn't even know you were going to be up this early, or when I started this. If I do this one, I only have 5 to go. So fucking laggy. You don't even, it's like, I don't know what's going on, but it's really bad. Noticed it right when I came on, even though I went to some zones just to see how many people were on, and there's like nobody on, but it's just like super, super laggy. It's like the ping from their server is really bad for some reason. Maybe they should look for another place besides Texas, which is the furthest place away from most of the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, or maybe they need to expand it out better for next one, I don't know. Gotta be something better they can do besides what they're doing here.
Fucking buy some land in the middle of America.
Yeah, or rent some servers from somebody else. I don't think there's enough people left to even make it worthwhile. That's what amazes me, why it's gotten worse and not better.
Yeah.
Lag is for real, Leo. But yeah, I'll do the Imperial City President as many times as you want to. I can probably gather up my own set of that plating stuff too after you get all your what you need. Sounds interesting.
See, my minions, this is how it's done.
How many SpaghettiOs can you eat in a day? What? Oh. Gross. Oh, man.
Chef boy.
Yeah.
Videos?
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Why, they taste like plastic noodles with ketchup.
Why? Just eat them.
What? I'm just finding. That you're more open-minded than that.
Enough of your
Close-minded. Toast food.
I live in a soupy SpaghettiO server right now. It's the only way to describe this. That's why I asked if you liked eating SpaghettiOs, because I'm basically playing in SpaghettiO server without the meatballs, just the noodles and the sauce. Yes, that's exactly what it feels like when you walk around in this one. Just a bunch of SpaghettiOs on the ground, really thick, like 5 inches of SpaghettiOs, and you have to walk through it and play that way. And it just gets all over your weapons and everything else. Yeah, that's a pretty good description. I like SpaghettiOs in my floor. It'd be pretty cool. Just have a pool in your backyard full of those things and just swim around in them.
If they didn't smell so bad, maybe.
Oh, that's a good idea. They could have SpaghettiO scented body wash.
Yeah. God, I had a pet. There was a kid that sat next to me that smelled like SpaghettiOs. Oh.
Poor thing. Maybe he likes SpaghettiOs.
Sleep and all that. I always smelled like that.
Thinking outside the box.
Uh-oh, this can't last much longer.
We'll see something memorable. Fire and steel are my brethren.
Not want me to beat that thing. Jesus. Was not letting me do anything. It was draining my fucking magic, did everything. It's been really, really soupy this morning. This is the vow, like this, whatever I'm doing. It's too bad. Because it did really smooth last night until that 1 second where everything stacked. Now it's like playing in soup. Just does not like me right now. It's like, you are not going to do this. It's so sticky right now. Any little mistake in a little bit is probably not going to work. But whatever. And then we'll do an Imperial City Prison or whatever one time before I gotta go. Others are already doing it. Let's see what kind of random groups you can get. Come on, you gonna get a random group? Hey, we got quite a bit of pieces for just running it a few times yesterday. I totally blocked that. And it was in slow motion, and my body flying up in the air. Really, really lag. I don't know what's going on there.
Now you die.
So far, so good, but the worst is yet to come. We will make a fine hunt.
Yes, I think I'm gonna do SpaghettiO flavored cologne with chili dog shampoo.
If you let know it's somebody not to touch you ever again, that's what
Why would you say such a nasty thing?
some people
That had to hurt.
fucking solo. I guess that's turned out.
It's so negative.
Just said something positive. I
So
said,
negative about it.
I said, if somebody that really likes food and likes to smell it, not eating it, that's your turn. I don't like to smell food because I'm not hungry.
Yes.
Heavy Brits, make them fight.
I am playing in sludge. Literally. Feels like sludge.
Actually, go ahead and shake.
SpaghettiOs server.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
You won't last long.
Did you see that? That's action.
Yes. This is why I don't understand about the $15 a month. This shit should be like priority. Should be lag free at all times. We don't understand how hard it is for them to do that. Well, do you understand how hard it is for them to take your money? Do you?
Yeah.
Why don't I go to the movies and watch a freaking movie and have it lag? Or the projector just stop working repeatedly throughout the movie and just say, well, it's just the projector's overheating. It can't handle it. There's too many people seated in the movie theater for the projector. I mean, come on.
Just have to.
Just deal with it. It's not that bad. You don't understand anything. Check your ticket. Maybe your ticket's not working good. Check your connection. Maybe your 200 megabit per second connection's not fast enough, even though it says it only needs like 2. I don't know. Another thing that's really disappointing after all this time. Come back after 2 years and you can't even freaking play the game really still. I think it's actually gotten worse. It feels like it's gotten worse. I remember getting spells of that, but I don't remember it being always. Have we even had one day that wasn't laggy since we've been back? I don't remember it being like that. Yeah, I don't remember it ever being as bad as what it's been. That's fine. I mean, it is what it is. It's just, it's disappointing.
Next, I love the anticipation.
Oh, I did that. Like a Skittles copy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Taste the rainbow? Yeah. Oh.
Did you see that? That's action. Activity.
it's so laggy right now. It's gonna crash, I'm sure. Can't maintain this. It's gonna stack something on me here in a minute because it's really getting bad. Then we will move on to Imperial City if that happens, because I'm not doing this again. This is only my second try. The first one was severe. And this one is severe. I am playing in soupy mess. This Umbridge one's gonna fuck me over like it did last time. I'm almost guaranteed. I'm not crushing force just for this. I'm debating on putting it on. That's what would have killed me last time. I give up damage but gain the ability to route the archers at the same time.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, one or the other. Where did my box go? Did I already get it? I didn't even see it. So sticky, I don't think the box even dropped. Okay, let's try this one out. It's really been, the whole thing, the last two runs has been really bad. How's your bed drying? Put a fan on it?
I'm just
Air drying it?
with the towel, right?
What time are they going to look at the car? Shortly. There's probably a 2% chance I'm not gonna lag die in this Umbridge. It's so bad. Feels like I'm having seizures right now with stuttering. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a 2% chance that I'm going to make it through this without dying at some point, just from the quality of my connection to the server. Shit's like dancing around. server, except for it sucks. Yeah, this is not worth $15 a month right here. You know, this is where you better pay me to play on your server. How about that? This is the kind of shit that's going on right now. This is the only reason why I don't like paying for it. It's for shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like really, really bad.
The challenger approaches. Release the defenders.
Yeah, can't even freaking move. You just gotta kind of guess on what's happening sometimes, unfortunately.
I used to be able to fight like that.
Who did? You found? The chickens? Oh,
I was wondering if it kind of finished.
probably. It doesn't take very long. Oh, you silly old archers, you. Kids are always full of laughs. God, it's like fucking slow motion sometimes. Get it. Whew, I don't know what's going on here. It's really bad though. This is a good one to record actually, just for the lagginess. If I didn't know what was happening, I would have been dead like a million times already from the sticky, you know what I'm saying? It would have already killed me a bunch of times just from being so fucking laggy. There's plants everywhere on this. It's hilarious, kind of.
Just like a ballet, only with blood.
As soon as I stand up, there's plants like right in front of me. Silly, kind of.
Stop making out of will.
combat thread right now. It's way too laggy for this shit. Really bad. I made it, but that was a laggy fucking nightmare right there. Through the umbrage one, but I don't know. See what happens. Might be a good run, but it's really, really bad. The whole thing has been really bad. It's probably about as bad as you're gonna be able to do it. Even just to get through it like that. But if I died, it would probably unsnap everything. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
If I died one time right now, everything would be loose and it would be like kind of normal again. But right now the ping is so freaking high that it's just not good. It's really, really sticky and bad.
This can't last much longer.
Won't even let me attach the fucking thing to it or anything. It's really weird. Or maybe it is attaching and I can't see it, is what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? You know, remember some of the animations aren't showing up? I think it may be actually working, but I just can't see it sometimes. Probably you guys selling SpaghettiOs over the phone. What do you think? Huh?
Probably SpaghettiOs.
That's what I said. He's doing door-to-door SpaghettiO sales. Press the ultimate button at least 3 times. It's funny because I'm watching it in slow motion. It looks like it's pressing, but it's really not, apparently. I don't know what's going on. This is why you pay for the server, is to have quality connections that ping out like this. You know what I'm saying? Just stop being stupid and ask, why would you want a server that actually works? You're crazy. Stop acting for crazy shit like a connection. Acting all silly. Connection? What do you mean connection? No, what the kind of connection are you talking about? You think you're gonna get a good connection today, or anytime soon? Or even ever? Can you ever get a good connection? No, stop it. You give us money, and we're gonna give you nothing. How about that? Yes, we're gonna give you nothing in return for your hard-earned money. Stop acting all crazy about connections and shit. Acting all foolish. What's the matter with your foolish ass connections? Talk about connections. We think this is the dating game? You get freaking no connection. $15 a month. This is what you get. That's a lot of money. That's a freaking Netflix account. Think about that, ESO. Think about what you're doing. Connections. They don't care. People pay it. We paid it for 3 months. Other people are going to pay for it because they got to have their connections. Maybe the increase of the bank space is causing lag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got too much bank space now. Limit everyone to 5 items per character extra. How about that? Then maybe the lag will go away. They were doing it in Black Rose too. Yeah, this one spawned with a ghost on it. Automatic, it came out with the blue on it, like it picked up a ghost and it didn't even, it just spawned like that. It's hilarious. I was standing right next to it. Makes sense of that one. It only works that way if you actually pick up ghosts, sorry. How you can spawn with a ghost on your body. Make some sounds out of that. It's on full on right now. These things are spawning like with their buffs already on, which is funny. Just did it with the archer and whatever the mage was, where it came out with the blue, like it picked up a ghost already.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like spawning full on. SpaghettiOs sometimes, the things you gotta deal with. Yep. Okay. Good to set it on your banner. They're coming out. This is pretty much full blown as messed up as you're gonna see it, the way it's been right now. The whole match has been, I mean, from the very beginning, it's been like that. This is full blown. They're spawning with buffs on them, and the server's like super snary. It's pretty much like full on right now. Maximum punishment. Yep, even the ghosts are trying to spawn in. Whatever, dude. Get out of there. I'm trying to kill that shit. It's like everything is taking longer, a little bit longer than normal.
This one is mine, sisters.
The only thing I worry about the boss fight when it does is sometimes it does that thing where it pauses the damage like it did to me the last time. Like I hammered that thing so hard with everything, it should have been dead. It was at like 18% and the health got stuck on the very last boss fight. It like punished me by like freezing the health bar. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the only thing I'm worried about with the server acting the way it is right now. It's like gonna be something like that probably. Because it's so freaking gooey right now. What are you talking about? It's definitely my internet. I should have restarted my router 7 times, did 5 jumping jacks, and it would have been fine. It's definitely not the server. Yes. I'm gonna restart my router right now with 2 rounds left to go and see if it fixes it.
You might learn something.
Crazy talk about this. Freaking, what do you mean it's the freaking internet? It's definitely your router. Craziness. It's all about the lag. Watch these archers are gonna come out straight and take me right now there. The both of them. The one that always will try to screw you right at the end here. they've come out before both of taking aim, where like you had to interrupt if you had the stamina. So sticky right now. When you watch these back, though, I've watched them back, and it looks like you're just playing shitty, but really, it's like everything is stuck. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you go back and look at it, it looks like you're just like not doing good. But you can see it in the casting, the AoE cast. It just holds the circles for a long time, well after I press it. You know, when you put like the circles on the ground and it's supposed to instant cast. Well, you can see that it's not doing that. Oh my god, his health bar's not even moving. It's crazy. It just fucking hammered on him and it didn't work. So it's gonna be one of those. I barely even hurt him and I dropped the bomb on him and everything. It's gonna be punishing me with some serious ass shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna grab the health right now, because otherwise I'm gonna die. Whew, does not want me to do this. Took way too long. It's taking way too long to damage him. I knew it was gonna do something. Like, I poured on a lot of damage on him, and it, like, just, this health bar's not moving. Come on. There. Really, I don't like that. I already had to use my health, and I really didn't want to do that. That's like the emergency only thing. See what happens. The button so fucking long ago and it just showed. It's like the lag is like at least 3 seconds behind, maybe even more. Yeah, it's at least 3 seconds. I'm gonna say it's possibly even higher. The latency on it is that bad. Alright, here we go.
Now for the final phase. Watch as I absorb all the power I need.
And that's why if I didn't pick up that speed juice, I would have never been able to get there in time. It's crazy. That was a burn. I'm glad I saved the fiery rage one. There we go. Flawless number 10. That was really, that was like as bad as you're gonna get through it on, even on if you're just trying to do it. Like literally, that was horrible. The buttons weren't showing for like 3 seconds after. That's how bad it was. It literally was that bad. That's not even exaggerated. I don't remember it being that bad through the whole thing in a long time. That's how bad it was. That's a pretty heavy-duty freaking amount of ping. Of course, I got a piece of shit weapon, but whatever. Yeah, that was pretty much as bad as you're gonna get. And I don't know how I recorded. I put it into 540 because it's been too shitty on 720 because the server seems like it messes it up. Put it on 540 high quality to see if it looks like a VHS tape instead of like blocks most of the time. Whew, that one was really bad. I thought I was gonna give up on that one. Well, let's do Imperial City. I got an hour. Let me go repair this real quick.
And now it's time for my
That's number
berries
10.
to return
Got 5 to
me.
go.
Stand back. I haven't done this in quite some time. I
That
hate to
freaking
turn
ice
you
heart.
inside out.
Let me tell you. Let's see. It's still really laggy just moving around in here.
Plume, I summon you.
Ice heart, and I went back to Julianos because that worm thing just wasn't cutting it.
Approach me, my baron.
The worm called
Let
thing
me
just
get
wasn't
a
cutting
good
it.
look at you.
The latency though is freaking god awful.
Splendid. It is good to meet you again.
Hopefully the other one isn't that
Your
bad.
assistance has been most satisfactory. I won't forget it. Or anyway, my tutor won't forget it.
Alright, and this was with vampire, my good old vampire's lore cloak stuff. Vampire's cloak. If I didn't have that vampire's cloak and ice heart, there's no way I would have made it that time. No doubt in my mind. That shit right there saved the day. I wish I would have known how good that stuff was before. We could have changed our whole game way back when. That vampire's cloak.
Yeah.
But once again, we didn't have 2 bonuses, 5-piece bonuses we could do like that either, so it wouldn't have worked. No, and that's a big mistake, is trying to run all that extra damage with no health. Having extra health makes up for the lag.
We shall build.
So you pretty much, if you're going to do this, I think if you just play the game in general with the lag, you're going to have extra health just so you don't die. Okay, so well, that's good. I was concerned. 2 runs were so bad. So bad. That was back-to-back shit runs. I was gonna sell this greatsword. I don't need it. This maelstrom greatsword, I don't even want it in my inventory. I gotta deconstruct this jewelry.
I think start getting rid of some of them.
I know, they're real junk. Just start with all the junk ones, like charged, and if you even have any. Remember, I had my whole inventory was packed. I destroyed them like 3 times. That's how many of those stupid things I've had. I've destroyed those things a bunch of times. Okay, well that's good. That's a good. Okay. Happy about that. Good old Ice Heart to the rescue again. One I never hear that much talk about, but I'll tell you what, the thing is no fucking joke. Know what I mean? That's one that I rarely don't hear that much about it, but
People giving people bad advice.
Don't use barrier ever. Just they should delete that from the game.
Yeah.
Just remove barrier. It only works in PvP. No, I'm just messing around. You never know when your friends might be. You never know when your friends might be watching, or you never know. I'm gonna stop the stream in a minute, anyways. But it's still, that's bad. Don't give out bad advice if you're gonna do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna do something, at least do it. Like, say, I don't know, maybe it will be good, but I'm just not sure. Not. Oh, that stuff's garbage.
Yeah.
And you don't even know. You're just speaking from, where are you speaking from exactly?
Exactly.
Yeah, don't say like I like most of the abilities are useful if you have a place for them, but don't just say it. That's just straight up garbage. That's not good.
I didn't even check if I had it on my character. I should have just used it.
Yeah, sometimes you're just gonna have to do that from here on out, anyways.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like talking to anybody, because somebody has it in their mind that this thing is the best and this thing is the worst, and no matter what, they're gonna keep spreading that misinformation around.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Well, it's bad for when, like, you tell somebody like, if it is.
Yeah.
Or if there's a reason for using it.
Exactly. Yeah, be like, the reason why I think it's not gonna be good is because of so-and-so.
Yeah.
Don't be like, well, it's just bad, don't use it, it won't work. Alright, let me deconstruct this jewelry and I'm gonna stop the stream, and then we'll go play. I got enough time to do probably one necklace of glory. Where did this piece of poop come from? Deconstruct all this. I don't even care which character it's on anymore. I'll never have enough of those gold things to make one, and even if I did, I would have no idea which piece to pick.
Yeah.
They've made it so ridiculously hard to do. There's no point in even if I had enough, if 40 of those sands or whatever, or 40 of those things,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know which piece to pick, because it doesn't give enough bonus to make it like, oh god, if I put one gold piece of jewelry on, it's going to make all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay. Let me go change his outfit, and then I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to put my grafter back, and my mother's sorrow back, and then I can take off this garb. I never even repaired my shit. What's the matter with me? Okay, so I got 5 Mother's Sorrow, 5 Julianos, 2 Grafters, 2 Infused Resto, and a Inferno Sharpened. Now my crit's back to 62, and I have the lever back on with 4196 pen. There. Now we're all good. Let me repair this and put this away.
No.
What happened?
I screwed up.
You didn't. You didn't. That warm cold stuff is fun though, I'm gonna say. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it, but it's cool.
You got it now.
Yeah.
Well, the good pieces, but...
I'm only missing 3 and they're in VIG, so it's not like they're if they were training, I would be like, let's do this now. But I will definitely, when you're ready to run it some more, I'm definitely game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely game. Okay, put all my other junk away. Collections, pants, costume. Take the costume back off because I got the Mazatoon that you made, which I like more than the costume. And at least the grafter has a good shoulder piece. Okay, double check. Then we have Mother Sorrow, Grafter, Julianos, and that. Okay, good. cares about what you have to say, my dude. Alright. This guy must be just talking out of his
And
asshole.
what exactly am I supposed to do with a wagon full of goods and no one to buy them, huh?
Or he's playing music. I swear to God, I've heard so many people playing music. That's why I just make a party and just sit in it.
Hate it.
No, I don't, because I couldn't block everybody. I just make a party and just sit in it. You know what
I'm
I'm
going
saying?
to lose my shirt here. If they don't pick up their
I don't
order,
even bother
don't
with
get
it
paid.
anymore.
Better find a way to deliver the order yourself.
I'm ready to go
You
whenever
mean
you
cart
are.
the goods up a road?
Are you using a different character or using that one?
I'm gonna go back to my other character.
The one we were doing? Okay.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, dude. I'm gonna go run a coffee real quick. I just have to leave at 10:30, so we got 45 minutes from right now, so we should have enough time. Well, I can leave a little bit later, but not more than 10:45 is the absolute latest. That's 1 hour.
Right.
I have to go at 10:45 either way,
Alright.
because it's like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes away. After that, I'm gonna go get a haircut, and then that's it. You know.
Okey-dokey.
I gotta open up my other packs too. I can't remember what other ones I did, but I'm in like 3 transmute crystals short. I'm gonna fix the ice heart shoulder next. I'll be back in a minute and I'll be ready. Just gonna go brew up a quick cup of decaf real quick. Alright, go up here and make a coffee real fast, like, and then we'll be ready one time. Oh wait, let me shut the stream off.